Anything and everything, baby. I believe this is part 4, maybe? 2 of them are with Cobra. This one's a solo run. Got a lot to talk about. If you don't already know who I am, then why are you watching this video? You know what, if you don't know who I am, make sure you let me know. Because that would, that'd help me out. Because I'd love to know where the randoms come from. Tell me how you found this video. And, I'll take advantage of that by not by not letting you see future. No, I'm not gonna block you or anything like that. So yeah, Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. What the hell? Thought you sold this game. I did, back in January. When all the cool kids thought that it was cool to not play Call of Duty. I recently gameflied it last week. Played it for one night before putting it back in the case. This was the second full game I played. This is the only MOAB I got, and it took maybe 4 minutes. I'm not sure. I was messing around with quite a few classes. Didn't get to try out any shotguns. Played C-Town once in 6 hours. Only played Ground War. Does that make sense? Nah. And in that C-Town game, that was the last one I played. It was Ryan and I. We joined session, and there was a party of 9 on the other team, spawn trapping, and they weren't doing it Birdman style. They were watching sightlines. So basically, if you came out of spawn and turned a corner, there was at least one guy L-triggering you. Half of them were using thermal 86s, and the other half were sniping with 50 cal watching the middle street. And me and Ryan and I both killed people that were higher than 20-0. That felt pretty good to hear that reaction and them get mad. And then the breaking point was when I killed the last guy when it was like 199 to like 100 in Dom, and he called me out. He's like, "He's right next to you, dude." Oh, like it was like. It was like it was the most important thing in the world to have me die within the next 5 seconds. Like I was actually gonna ruin a setup or something. That really just did it. And so that was the last game I played. I immediately put it back in the envelope, and it has been returned. I'm gonna have Transformers by the time you are watching this. So I've heard some mixed things about it. Like, people are only using the Destroyer and the Titan, I think the soldier's called. Sorry if I sound kind of nasally, it's because I am. There's a lot I talked about in this video. I'm not really watching the gameplay. Speaking of that kid's ballistic vest was just soaking. This is the only gameplay I have in front of me, so everything after this, I'm gonna put in after. I think I'm just gonna do a mix of a bunch of stuff, so hopefully you guys are watching that. Let's see, where should I go from here? Might as well talk about Black Ops 2, right? Actually, this is when I go ham. Get 2 kills, get another kill. That's like the only time I drop shotted. Thought I was gonna die there, so I just walked towards him like an idiot. I ended up living. And this is one of my favorite guns. Like, if I played this game again, I'd just use this exclusively. Just a Red Dot ECR. Kill him. Get some shots on him to get the assist, hopefully. I hope Woody's gamertag can analyze this. Hello. And just like any other YouTuber, I get the MOAB and then die during the countdown. Watch how I die too, this is great. I just stopped playing. I was so, like, not really nervous, but my hands were shaking. So that felt pretty good to get that. And you know what the best part of this whole video is? We lose. Because Isaac's guest goes 0-17 with 50 points, so he denied 1 kill. Do you guys remember when like a chunk, like 20,000, had 2,200 points with 2 kills? Isaac's guest gets 50 points with 1 kill. Look at him, dude. He's just standing there. Literally just standing there. Man, really wish I didn't have shit all on my nose. I don't want to go back and watch this and cut out all the sniffles, so sorry guys. I do apologize. And choke quad feed right there. So yeah, Black Ops 2. Remember that video I named KOD, where I said if they don't drastically change the UAV system, then Call of Duty's like fucked and I won't be playing it? Well, they took a step in the right direction. I don't know if this is gonna work, but the fact that they changed it means that that they know the previous Call of Duty setup needs to be changed. So that's a good thing. You know, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy about that. Let's see what I do right here. So I'm at 9 kills in a row. I was thinking double mob. That would be sick, but there's only 13 tags left. 10, 11. Come up here in the camper building. 12. I didn't lose too many CQC fights. That felt pretty good. 13. Took me a while to get my aim back too. 14. 15. And I remember how I died right here. First of all, Assassin Pro fucking ACR hunts me down. I remember picking up the ACR, the ACOG, and the RP, and I was thinking to myself, why the fuck would anybody use this? And I was looking at the gun, and the kid killed me. So that was fairly unfortunate. But yeah, like I was saying, Black Ops 2, they changed. It looks like they changed enough. I kind of choked right there. That cost us the game right there. They changed enough for the series to potentially be good again. It's gonna reward people for moving, and well, actually, I'm assuming that. And hopefully, it works out. I have it pre-ordered. I have Halo 4 pre-ordered. I have Assassin's Creed 3 and Resident Evil 6 pre-ordered. I got a pretty decent large sum of money from my great aunt for scholarship fund. She never had any kids, so she ended up giving a lot of her money to her great nieces and nephews, and I was one of them, which is very fortunate because there hasn't been too much money in our family. So I have quite a bit of money right now, and I can blow it all on video games. Basically my goal is to only spend as much money I make is from machinima, so I can not just blow it all. So all those pre-orders are definitely going to cost me that month. And you know, Dishonored's coming out. That game looks sick. What I've noticed the past couple of days is I have like I don't want to use the word infinite, but it's close to it. The amount of games that I could just play right now. I mean, we're gonna go from games I don't play to games I play. Alright. Haven't played any of my PS3 games. I have Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, Prince of Persia Collection, and the Sly Cooper Collection. I could easily spend hours on all of those. Soon, I'm gonna get my PS3 in my room, maybe hook up the Hot Pog, see what I can do there. Okay. And then I have Dead Space 2, Bioshock 2, and Batman Arkham City or Asylum, the sequel. I've put like a combined half an hour into those 3 games. I played the Batman one the longest. Actually, I played that one for about an hour, and only like 10 minutes the other 2. And I could definitely tell that game is very, very well made. But there's something about Batman I just don't like. Okay, and then I have Gears 1 and Gears 3. Still play some Gears 3 sometimes, trying to get to the third re-up. Red Dead Game of the Year. Blur just got cracked down. Been playing that with Vaccine. That's fun. NCAA, Tiger Woods, the Prince of Persia game that was on Games on Demand, Backbreaker, Naruto Storm Generations, Halo Reach, and Halo 3. I mean, that's a lot of games. And then, of course, you have games like Doritos Crash Course that just go in. What else is hiding here? I feel like I named a lot of them. And then you have the game that I wanted. Of course, Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Skyrim, which I put like no time into. I mean, I have so many goddamn games that are better than Call of Duty. It feels good right now. And then all the games that are coming out. I'm really proud of my my collection. As dumb as that sounds, but the game that you all should definitely play if you like RPGs, Dust in Elysian Tail is, I mean, I don't want to talk too much about it because I know some people probably haven't beaten it yet. Actually, I know they haven't. A couple of nubs out there, but story is very good. It's a sad game. It makes you care about the characters. It's beautiful to look at. The art design is probably like some of the best I've ever seen. Sly Cooper and Crackdown, even though like it wasn't the best game like environment wise, but the art was really good. Like that and Sly Cooper and Kingdom Hearts 2, it has that feel where it's very engaging to look at. And then the combat system is amazing. You can go through levels without touching the ground. It's basically a 2D side-scroller version of Kingdom Hearts 2. It's an unbelievable game. I'm going to be playing it multiple times. I'll probably do a Let's Play for it. The game goes in. I think I thought Limbo was the best arcade game, but I think it's definitely better than Limbo because Limbo was an extraordinary game. It was unique as hell, but I don't know if it was short, but no, this is like a more true full game, while Limbo, which is more like a one-time experience, with no customization or anything like that. But yeah, Dust is awesome. I'm just gonna put the Dust gameplay in right here. Screw it. Let's see what else is there to talk about. I've seen some people saying that my sub box is failing. That's just fucking standards, dude. I also thought it was kind of funny how obviously Jesus got kicked off Machinima for all the shit he said, and then now he might get kicked out of Yosh or Yaush, whatever. I could easily talk shit about anybody on the Machinima directorship or whatever it's called. They wouldn't see these videos. They don't know. Like, we all know Like Butter's a total fucking loser tool. We all know. That's just facts, dude. Follow him on Twitter if you don't believe me. Follow him on fucking Twitter and read the dumbass shit that he tweets. See, now somehow he's gonna see this and be like, oh, this fucking Call of Duty commentator who thinks he can play Halo and Gears called you out. And then I'll end up getting kicked off Machinima. I don't doubt it. And then you have my backbreaker video, which has like 116,000 views. How this was accomplished? Who fucking knows? Who knows? But that's just that. I need to make more videos like that. If y'all ever wonder why I made a random, or why I make a random like achievement video or a video on a game that you haven't even heard of, that's why. Because those are the ones that go viral for me. My Mortal Kombat one, that one. I mean, I remember my Mom for 2 Die in One Bullet video had like 400,000 views or something ridiculous. It's those videos that go big. The montages, sometimes they get views, sometimes they won't. The total, like, I don't know why I said total. The good commentaries that are like thought-provoking, those always get if those get more than 2,000 views, it's a miracle. I don't understand. I don't get it. Let's see. I haven't talked about Mass Effect yet. Basically, I have hundreds of hours of content for Mass Effect 3. I have ideas and I don't know if it's called strategies, but I guess just builds that no one's posted, But there's something about those 20-minute raw files named 720 like underscore 19 fucking 35.6 and seeing like 7 of them in a row and knowing they're all on Glacier, it's just a turnoff. I don't know how Jumpin' does it. He must record the game or do the live comms all the time and just immediately upload it. I guess if I knew I was gonna get something from it, more than like 7 comments, I'd do that. But I mean, like Krogan Soldier is easily one of the best characters in the game. But you wouldn't know because nobody has done shit with Krogan Soldier. His fortification melee is like one of the most powerful fucking attacks in the fucking game. You can almost one-hit kill phantoms while in rage mode. You bring them down to like 2 bars of health. Tell me a character besides the Krogan Soldier or Sentinel that can almost one-hit melee a fucking phantom. Oh, there isn't any? Okay. Oh, the freaking N7 Shadow can. Nah, it's different. The Geth Infiltrator. That's different. Krogan Soldier is a fucking beast. You give him a Cyclonic Modulator 4, 2 Strength Enhancers, and like armor-piercing rounds on a Harrier 10 with damage. Holy shit! With magazine and the blade, and he will fucking rape Cerberus. You could play an entire game without losing your shields if you play it right, or if you give him the extra nades. So he's running around with 7 or 9 Inferno grenades. No. Of course, GI fucking slaughters everything, but if you get shot in the back, you can die with the GI. If you get shot in the back with Krogan Soldier, you just turn around, run at him, and fucking truck his ass. Okay, Krogan Soldier goes the fucking. And then you have all those goddamn nerfs. You know, if Hunter Mode, Cloak, and Cloak were never nerfed, and you gave it GI Piranha, I think with max damage, he could take out an Atlas in 1 clip. Because I had a solo run, my first and only, on Glacier, and I was bringing Atlases down to about 4 bars of armor, and that was with a multi-capacitor gear on. They were fucking getting destroyed, and that's with speed and vision, and like a bunch of things, and proxy bomb not nearly max for damage. That wasn't even max damage output. And I was bringing them down to 4 bar. And it's just GI Piranha. If you lose with that, you either got totally bullshitted on or you're bad. It's that simple. Let's see, what's a good transition from that? I want to basically I want to do a playthrough for all 3 Mass Effects with a renegade blonde chick. And I'm only gonna choose renegade options unless it's a romance, because I've never played with Caden in Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect 3. I always kill his ass for Ashley, because Ashley's pretty hot and I like her, even though she's annoying shit. She's voiced by black women. No racist, but I want to do a playthrough through all 3. Probably around winter break. I'll probably record it, and I want to do it really weird. Basically, you know how Mass Effect 2 introduced the Trigger, Paragon, and Renegade stuff? I don't want to even do the Paragon ones, or the Renegade ones. Actually, I don't know, because I remember certain scenes, I'm pretty sure Grunt, if you don't do Paragon or Renegade when you're talking to him, would he just kill you on the ship? How legit would it be if, you just failed the mission? If you just killed your ass?
What is that?
You know?
Okay, cool.
Or, how weird would Mass Effect 3 be if you killed off Tali and Morden and, I can't kill Liara, damn. But how weird would it be if you killed off all of the characters that live, but if you made all the characters that don't live, like Thane and maybe Grunt. Yeah. I just want to do all the opposite stuff. Just have a totally unique experience. Make sure I keep Rex alive. Don't want to kill his ass. Yeah, that'd be cool. Mass Effect 3 without Tali. What? That just doesn't sound right, you know?
You're the one who's been playing it the whole time.
Somehow kill Edie. I don't even know if that's possible.
Like 3 hours.
But yeah, those games go in, even though the endings were just I definitely know what everybody's saying with the endings suck, but the point from
I can't aim in this connection.
you landing on Earth and having that ambient noise in London of the sirens
You just stop
and
shooting
just
halfway through.
fending off all the marauders to when you have to make the decision, that was some of the most engaging and like that was one of the best experiences for me I've ever had on a single player game. That felt so good finishing that game. It honestly felt like I was in London and we were getting overrun. There's something about that siren in the background.
The host.
It just really got me into it. Of course, nobody was in the party. I was probably not even online because my internet sucks at night.
0.00001.
It just cuts off for some reason. I'm on my neighbors right now, and then when you go up there and you're talking to Starchild, and I really liked how accepting Shepard's tone was to the kid. Like, a lot of people were like, oh, why don't you just fucking backhand the kid, tell him to shut the fuck up. Shepard knew at that point that it was over, that he had pretty much defeated the Reapers, and he was just gonna listen to this kid. He was gonna let the kid guide him to the end, and he was gonna do what he's gonna have to do. He was so accepting and compromising sounding. I love it. And the kid explained it
Not anymore.
decently enough. I really like the concept of organic life just killing each other and having chaos, because it's it's realistic to me, because you all probably know how negative my viewpoint is on humans as a race. It's just Jesus Christ, people just look at random comments on montages and you'll know. But yeah, I really liked that part. Even though after that, with the whole relays blowing up and the world getting destroyed, that the universe, I meant to say, should have been, and Joker flying. Oh, that was sketchy. Sketchy, Jesus Christ, hiccups plus nasal. Plus nasally. Let's see, we're gonna go from there. I have some really coony ass shit recorded for NCAA football. Like, that game is so close to perfection. It has 2 almost game-breaking problems. If any of you have played them, you would know them probably. 1, the run blocking. What the fuck? The run blocking is god awful. I almost always adjust the sliders in these fucking games because of this shit. First of all, you have to put the game speed on very fast, and then this player minimum speed threshold, whatever, on 0, so you can be as fast as possible. And then I have to put the run blocking on 100, and it still doesn't fucking work. Fullbacks and tight ends will just run right by people. Linemen get shit on. If you do like a halfback counter and a lineman pulls, he won't get anybody. He'll just run through them like he's blind. Okay? I've had halfback tosses to the wide side of the field with no corner, and with no corner, and with the fucking tight end over there, that are just like, okay, this should be an easy 60-yard touchdown, and they turn into 2-yard runs because the fullback and the tight end missed their blocks. This shit is so annoying. But when they actually do block, it's fucking highlight reels, like, for days. Like, Heisman mode is legit. And then the other problem is that once you try to throw the ball, everyone on the defense is fucking at read. I've said that like 17 times. They all have eyes in the back of their head. They all go exactly where they need to deflect or intercept the ball. If you don't put interceptions on 0, you could easily throw like 5 picks a game. If you're not like perfect. Like, who is at a football game, you know? I have to put the interceptions on 0 because the wide receivers don't go to the ball. All the cornerbacks and safeties go right to it. They cut it off. They jump, and they either swat it, or they drop it because I make them drop it. While the wide receivers are doing their stupid animation where they're going to catch it at like their thighs. Every fucking time. If you don't call the perfect wide receiver play, you basically have to scramble. And then that is where the third problem comes in. Every defensive lineman and linebacker is speed 90. And if you're RG3, you can't run away from them. It's so annoying. I played the Madden demo and it's not like that. RG3 was dusting. I can't wait to play Madden 13. It's gonna be the first Madden that I've bought since I think '05, the 20th year anniversary edition. Or 10 year, 15. I don't know. But that was the last one. Madden fucking 2005. That was PS2 days. That's the last time I bought a Madden. That's how bad they've been. I've rented them. You know, my brother played '06 and '07, actually. I think it was '07. The one with Sean Alexander on the front. Not the best. And then '08, didn't play it. I think I played '09 to get the achievements. And then I've seen gameplay from them and they're just not that good. But this one looks like it's going to be good. Can't wait to play it.
That was a lot of momentum right there.
Where can I go from here? See, I have some fucking insane shit recorded. I have this one where there's a glitch on this one read option where the left tackle will not block the left end. It happens every single time he doesn't block him. He double teams the defensive tackle with the left guard. That shit is so annoying. Basically, you get hit in the backfield 99% of the time. I have that recorded. I have the most insane instant classic game recorded with me being Desmond Howard on the Trojans. I'm also going to do... This is a good segue. I'm also going to do a remake of the... was it All or Nothing? Of the Last of the Mohicans sideline view, Steven Jackson and Sean Merriweather commercial. I'm gonna redo it with NCAA Football gameplay, and so far it's pretty sick. I also custom did the soundtrack. I combined the actual soundtrack from the commercial with with a different song, a different version of the song, and I tried to sync it up as perfectly as I can because the editor didn't actually have like a straight flow of 1 minute. He cut it up in the middle when it transitions to Steven Jackson. So I tried to match him as best as I could. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm gonna be working on that randomly, like how I work. Whoa! Where's I going there? But the Starship Troopers video and the Harry Potter videos, I no-life those in like one night. Actually, the Harry Potter one I made while watching all the Harry Potter movies. That's definitely the direction that I'm gonna be focusing more on with videos. I want to make one for the Avengers for sure, no question. And I want to do one with Star Wars. Definitely a chance for Lord of the Rings. And one for Band of the Brothers. Those are all basically guaranteed, and I already know the songs. Well, not the one for Lord of the Rings, but I know the songs for the other two. It's just good ideas. With those, I'm just basically I'm not making those to try to prove to anybody that, you know, oh, I can edit this, please hire me. I'm just trying to tell a story. You know, if you watch The Boy Who Lived, just trying to tell a story that Harry Potter is the kid who faced everything, whether it be Voldemort or fucking spiders or dragons or just, you know, Death Eaters, or not Death Eaters, what the fuck are those names? The things, oh my god. Expecto Patronum, what are those? Dementors. Survived through that. And then you have the Fade Into You, how Rico, you know, was in love with, fuck, what the hell was her name? Denise Richards, I don't know her name in the movie, and how Dizzy was in love with him, and how at the one point in the song he's like, what'd she say? When I look at you, I see the truth,
I can hear Mike screaming.
and then when I look at you, I see nothing. And just, I don't know. Just gotta watch it again. Tells a story, and I like not showing like the ending of a movie where it actually matters in my videos. Like with the Cloverfield one, I never showed HUD getting raped. The Starship Troopers one, I showed like no action. When Dizzy, you don't know whether she's gonna make it or not.
Jesus.
And then with the Harry Potter one, I thought that one was perfect. I really like how clear it was. I got all of those from the same torrent from Pirate Bay. They were actually really, really good quality. I had to drag them into Vegas and to render out what I wanted in highest quality possible, and then put that into the project. Because if I put all the movies in there at once, I'm sure Vegas would just crash. There's no way it would handle it. That's what I had to do for the Mortal Kombat video as well. Yeah, I still want to do those montage breakdowns too. I always am thinking of what I would say, but it'd be really weird to record for those because I would want to pause it, and then if you pause in Vegas, it stops the recording, so that wouldn't work. But I think I know what to do. It's just a matter of doing it. Let's see. What else is there? Only been a half an hour so far? I'm disappointed. What else is there to talk about? The question is, do I cut this part out? I could always talk about YouTube, right? Fucking Dark Evolve.
Please don't blame me.
Basically, I mean, we all know that Call of Duty montages have just gone down the shithole. I mean, the standards for Call of Duty right now, whether it be gameplay or montages, are so fucking high. Are you kidding me? Quad feeds aren't even a clip anymore. Unless it's like retarded, like quad headshot. Triple headshot? No, that's not a clip. Unless it's dirty, like a no scope or some shit. So, like, Experti's montage. Some of the shit in there, okay, he killed like 75 people in a row on Summit. The intro, like, what? The ballistic knife triple headshot feed with the other two headshots. Like, some of that shit was disgusting. How about Meerkat's quad stinger? Like, really? Really? Quad stinger? I don't understand. Like, are they gonna keep rising? Black Ops 2, like, opening week, quad feed, is that gonna be a clip? is that gonna be a clip? I don't understand. I think that's the gameplay. Where I think Blame Truth is living on his own world. First of all, he bitches so much about the sub box. And I equip good subscriber pro. Every time he does that, my hand magically goes towards a dislike. And then he takes like 7 minutes to get one mob with, and he thinks he's so sick at getting it with like I can get it with a KSG, look at me, I'm fucking elite. You're on a 4-bar on lockdown kill confirmed. All of your fights are in a room where you can get a one-shot. You're basically sniping right now. It's the same thing. All of your kills are almost guaranteed one-shots. That's not that hard. I played lockdown like 6 times, and I never used a shotgun because I'm not a fucking nigger. Sorry for using that word, but
There's no bullet.
and then he'll take forever to do it too. Meanwhile, you have Jay Nasty and Exquisite getting like 75 Moabs in one game and getting like 100 fucking kills in a row. My first 2 games on Marfa 3 back, I searched with Wrath, got put in a ground war, got put in a dom on interchange. We were getting spawn trapped today. Went like 0-7. It was like fuck this and backed out because we were just getting. You couldn't move like 6 feet without getting shot. And then I searched again, got put into a different spawn trap lobby on interchange and we were getting raped. And it was just like, is everybody running support and just shitting on randoms? There's nothing you can do in that situation. You have to spawn and like look for the nearest head glitch and just hold A. That's the only way to get out. Like, I honestly can't think of anything else. If they have a good setup, you can't sprint towards them or else you'll die. Like, what I've noticed, how these kids forget these gameplays, I don't know if this is exactly true, I'm just 99% sure. Basically, okay, you have your kid who wants to get the gameplay. Let's say it's Jay Nasty. I have all respect for World for that kid, because I discovered him. That's a really dumb word. I found his channel before he blew up. I think he had like maybe 2K subs, and he's always been shitting on kids. So I saw, or let's use him as an example. Okay, he'll run a party of 9. 8 of them, or of course, the other 8 will have a combination of recon drones, ballistic vests, UAVs, and whatever. And then I'm pretty much sure this is what happens. I don't know if he tells them to do this. I don't really care, to be perfectly honest. But they set up. They do what happened to me in Ryan Seatown. They have every point of view locked down. So Jay Nasty runs around in their spawn, and they're just outside of the spawn, so they won't flip. And I'm sure sometimes they do. And he won't cause them to flip. So if Jay Nasty doesn't kill them off spawn, they'll run into 8 head glitching ACR ballistic vest wearing kids. There's no way to leave. Okay, so if Jay Nasty doesn't destroy them with MP7 or whatever weapon he's using, they'll run in to somebody hard aiming them. Then they'll come off spawn and they'll get spawn killed, and they get spawn killed, and then they'll randomly make it out and they'll get killed. And Jay Nasty will keep raping them. Like, if you watch a C-Town gameplay, they aren't on the enemy side of the map. They're just watching the middle, making sure, they're just containing it, making sure nothing gets through, and then just Jay Nasty just literally running around raping everybody. Like, I mean, I'm sure I would just choke. Like, I would literally start shaking by the time I got to a second Moab. So I could never do that. But I'd love to have the opportunity. But I don't want to get 9. I don't want to play the game, and I don't want to get 9 people running fucking ballistic vests. Whew, that was a very good yawn. Felt good. So yeah, the standards are so stupid. It's just. Oh, what do you think about Hutch coming back? Avatar gamer picture. He has the most insane like to dislike ratio I've ever fucking seen in my life. He could upload anything and it'll have like 7,800 likes to like 60 dislikes. That's fucking retarded. Okay, that is insane. That's impressive. That's what I think of Hutch coming back. That's the only thing I've noticed, to be honest. Like, I don't really understand his whole depression thing because I've never been depressed. I'm not saying it's not true that he wasn't depressed. You know, I'm sure that wasn't fun at all for him. But I've never really been in love with him. I've never been, oh my god, Hutch, like, you know, he's just Hutch. He's another dude. He's a goon. I like playing with him. He's a cool guy. He's got a goony smile and a big head. That's what I think of Hutch. I've always thought Sea Narrators was like the coolest because he'd reference like Jurassic Park. That's just fucking A+ right there. But then when he was drop shining behind with the heartbeat sensor TAR-21 with no camo against level 17s, that hurt. No camo, or camouflage is very important. I cannot stand watching Black Ops videos when kids use extended mags FAMAS with no camo. That fucking pisses me off. Put a red dot on and put on gold or ice or red. No Warsaw. No fucking Tundra. Ice, red, or gold. I think I unsubbed from Thunder after he unblocked me. That's another thing I've noticed. My sub box is so weak because everybody he's fucking blocked me.
What made?
Muzzafuzzer. I've trolled him. I've gotten top comment on so many Muzzafuzza's videos. He's like the only one who hasn't blocked me. Even fucking Caught Shot of the Day. Caught Shot of the Day has had me blocked for like 2 years. I don't understand. What did I do? This channel hasn't even been out for 2 years. And that's how long they have me blocked. I'm surprised Gears Clip of the Day hasn't blocked me either. Oh man. What have I not talked about? Me and Snake are making a dualtage. I'm editing it. I'm taking it real slow. I'm doing one clip at a time. It's going to be as good, if not better, than Mortal Kombat. Basically the key to the montages that I make is the song. If I like the song, the montage should be good. If the song is fucking loud and it's kicking, the montage would be really good. Hence Baraka's theme, the first part of Mortal Kombat, and this song. This song fucking rapes. I'm probably gonna listen to it after this. It's just so loud, it's so clear, and I'm really enjoying like I think it's called like ABAB form. Those songs I don't like anymore, where it's just verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, end. Those aren't doing it for me anymore. I like, you know, your Naked and Famous is I don't know where I was going with that. The Drive soundtrack. Basically women vocalists with no chorus, verse, chorus. And those are the songs I've been listening to lately. What I do is I go to my iTunes and I just sort it by date added, and whatever song I find, I put it in there. I listen to like the most recent 5, and then once I start finding new ones, those get phased out into the land of songs I'm listening to, like Holding On and Bones. And yeah, I just keep moving on. Oh, how can I forget about Halo 4? Okay, basically, I think I've said this before. Halo 4 will be good if the guns register, the maps playable, and the matchmaking is decent. No matter what stupid armor and mods and bullshit happens, the game will still be playable if those 3 things happen. But if that shit is bad and the matchmaking sucks dick like Reach, which it will, and the registration is horrible, like, I don't know, Halo 3. I mean, I don't understand, all you have to do is lead the shot, but when the reticle's red and you shoot them and not one bullet registers because you're a little bit farther than like a close range fight, like, we're 500 years in the future, why are we leading shots, you know? And if the maps are horrible like Reach, the only game that had worse maps was Modern Warfare 3, without question. Modern Warfare 3 is the worst maps of all time in a video game. Like, if Interchange is your best map and Interchange isn't even that good, or Bootleg, then something's wrong with your video game. Oh, that brings me to my other point. I was gonna make a single video on this. Terminal is the worst ported map ever by far, even worse than Blackout. Blackout to Blackout in Halo 3. Even worse than that. Even worse to Sanctuary to Asylum. Even worse than any map ever. Underpass from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3 could have been better than Terminal. We played it like 6 times. We lost every single time because we'd spawn at the bottom spawn, and when you have dodo brains who go for B flag instead of C and they cap C, you're fucked. There's nothing you can do. You can't go through the airplane because there's always like 7 nerds hard aiming that stupid frickin' gate thing. If you go through the middle, you'll just get murdered from like 7 directions, because it's just like Resistance, where if you turn the corner in a hallway, there's somebody always there. And then if you go wide to Burger fucking Town, they have every advantage in the world watching that choke point. You can't move on that map. They should put a teleporter in the back, like Beaver Creek, so you can teleport to the fucking like check-in area. And like the first spawn on the other side. That's how sick that map would be, or should be. I don't know where I'm going. I'm tired. Yeah. Just get that out of my chest, or off my chest. Let's see. Halo 4. That's what I was talking about, right?
You just hit my asshole, dude.
Another thing I've noticed with Halo 4. Actually, I just said that and I wasn't gonna follow it up at all.
I almost choked.
I hope it's good. That's all I'm gonna say about Halo 4. I hope it's good. I've been playing a lot of Reach lately, and if that game was shipped with like 12 non-Forge World maps and no bloom with title update settings, MLG would be completely different, and my experience, along with everybody else's, would be completely different. No bloom, even 85% bloom, but not as much as no bloom, is a game saver. It's a game saver. Like, if you ever want to troll yourself, play no bloom for like a good hour, and then just go into Reg Team Slayer and shoot the DMR, and you're full bloom at 3 shots. It's so bad. I don't know how we or anybody did it for that long. It is so bad. And the maps, Asylum is way too small. If you sit ring 2, radar covers like half the fucking world. Cage is the worst fucking map ever. Boardwalk is good, but it's not on MLG. Reflection is just fucking nades, and jetpack carries because you can get the rockets and then just jetpack up and you have complete control of the map. Zealot is the most overrated piece of shit ever. They tried to make like a construct heretic, and it's so bad. Space, whoever thought that Space would be cool? I mean, did they not play test it and have like 4-2, like blue team winning with 4 kills and beating red team by 1? Did they never? I just totally fucked that rant up. Me and Cobra had this one game where we won the opening battle, and then we went to space, and for like 4 minutes we watched the other team walk around, and then I finally dropped and like sorted. No, I didn't sword one of them. I like double meleeed them or something, and I went back up into space like a fucking troll, and they just rage quit. The final score was 3-0. Like, did they not realize that that could happen with the space? Let's see, what else is there? Countdown. I can't play Countdown. There's no good sight lines. That missile in the middle destroys the map. There's like 16 different levels. Dumb map. What else? Sword base. Sword base. Really? Really? Powerhouse is decent, but there's certain map parts on the map that are just like never used. Like those back rocks should just be cut off, and the spawns aren't very good in the map. And then you have Cobra's favorite and my favorite, Boneyard and Spire. Could be the 2 worst big team maps ever in a game. Spire. No, I'm not even gonna talk about those 2. No, I'm not even gonna talk about those 2. Those 2 are god awful. Let's keep in mind that all of the maps that I just mentioned, except for Asylum and Cage, are directly from fucking campaign. Now I understand that they put maps like Reflection into the campaign level, but Powerhouse they didn't, and Boardwalk they didn't, and Zealot they didn't. So why do they have to directly import them? Why can't they just make multiplayer maps that aren't campaign maps? They're doing that for Halo 4. Let's hope it works out. That's the one thing that Halo 3 had. Construct, Narrows, Guardian, Pit, Onslaught, Amplified, solid, perfectly playable. Nobody complained about them maps. Of course, you know, Narrows and a laggy connection was completely different than Narrows on Host, but they're still better than Countdown and Zealot, without question. But yeah, Reach, I've been trying to get 100% army completion, and that's been pretty fun. I'm like 700,000 credits away, and then I'm gonna sell the game. I'm gonna make a full Reach rant one day, just going through everything from fucking point A to point Z, dude. Good game is bad, basically. Yeah, I forgot to mention Assassin's Creed. That's the only game I want to trade in because
I thought I'd duke you out.
I want to get some value for it. I don't have anything to do left on it. Got basically every achievement I could get. I did reach 50,000 gamer score a couple weeks ago. That felt pretty good.
Man, I still got blamed
I
out.
forgot to mention Blur as well, I think. Oh. I got a new hard drive, so that's another 400 gigabytes of space.
Are you like West Coast?
So I've been recording
Tell me why.
a lot of the stuff I've been doing, which feels pretty good. So,
I feel like I'm playing
hopefully, okay, hopefully I'll be able to make a good montage for Black Ops 2. I think I'm gonna end it soon because I'm tired. I had the hiccups. If you made it this far, I want to
Oh, this feels so much better.
I want to re-upload basically 90% of the videos I uploaded to Team Customs, Team Custom games. Like, I'll randomly watch like a 1v1 versus Cobra. Those videos are fucking hilarious. If I had done live comms on those, that would have been fucking solid material. But I think I'm gonna do like a Halo 3 Chronicles or something. Just start uploading those. They'll all be from like early 2010 to like late 09 or like summer 2010. Basically that gap when I played a good amount of Halo 3 because I didn't play Modern Warfare 2 at all because that game was fucking bad. Well, I mean, I played Modern Warfare 2, but I took a lot of breaks from it. You know what? Talk about a frustrating game. I mean, if you weren't getting fucking noob tubed, you were getting commandoed. If you weren't getting commandoed, you were getting quickscoped. If you weren't getting quickscoped, you were playing on Josh's godforsaken host, and your bullets didn't register. And if your bullets didn't register, you're getting like 2-bulleted by fucking UMP across the world. This is another reason why I don't like playing shoes. Who else remembers when I made that UMP 45 is glitched video that got like 30,000 views? And I just simply showed that with a silencer and without stopping power, it killed with 3 bullets across the map. Even with stopping power. I thought that was dumb as shit. It did, what did it do, like 60-40 damage? Or, I don't know the numbers. It did like, I think it did the most damage any gun has done since the MP40. Probably even more than the MP40. And it was just a stupid piece of shit gun that you could run any map, any lobby with. That or the ACR with the red dot, or FAMAS. Those 3 guns were just, man, it's hard 21. And then, see, the dumb thing about this game is you could just slap a noob tube any of those with danger close. But yeah, back to my point. He once started that video back when there was actually 5-star rating, and he didn't leave a comment or anything, and it generated a lot of traffic because when you would rate a video, it'd let people know. You know how awesome YouTube would be if it notified people when you dislike a video? Oh man, that'd be sick. Where's the dislike button on Facebook? But yeah, let me know which old videos you guys want to see. That's what I want to ask. Cause I have a lot of them. I wish I still had that game where I carried Roy, where he went +4, I went like +12 or +16. Can't remember. Did a 2-part commentary. Don't have that anymore, unfortunately. but I do have around 90% of my old videos. So hope you guys enjoyed this first commentary in a while. I do want to get some more Mass Effect 3 content up. I think I'm just gonna do like a final Mass Effect 3 tips video, just overall, like which consumables to use, you know, what to do in certain situations. Because I mean, I've like perfected that game. I mean, not like solo wise, but I know what to do. Except for when I'm fighting the Geth, I know what to do in every single situation with every single character. I can confidently say that. Except for a human soldier with a Wraith without warp rounds versus a Phantom. I failed a clutch like a month ago. It pissed me off so much because, first of all, my teammates died almost every single wave. And I think I had 15 revives, but except wave 7. Like, these kids couldn't fucking stay alive. And then it took me like 6 minutes to fail the clutch. The longer you take to fail a clutch, the worse it gets. There was phantoms fucking everywhere, and it wasn't even them that got me killed. It was the goddamn 3 troll nemesises that spawn at wave 7. They move so fast, and I think I might have been off host. I can't remember. No, I wasn't. And they got me killed. I was trying to kill one, and I couldn't. And then a phantom started palm blasting me. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I do know that every time I encountered a phantom, with adrenaline rush, I'd fucking point blank these bitches in the head. And if you don't have warp ammo, the Wraith doesn't do shit. And then you shoot the second one, and she flips, and that's when she has like 1,000,000% damage reduction. And it was, it's making me hurt. Remembering, like, I would have been better off with, I don't know, every other character in the game. Human Soldier is built to fight the Reapers. He can adrenaline rush from Banshee bombs. He can, you know, double shot brutes and Banshees to save his teammates. Frag grenades for armor piercing. Concussive shot for barriers and for infantry, husks, and cannibals. He is, without question, a Reaper character. Don't like him against Cerberus at all. And then they had to fucking nerf the Typhoon. You know, like, really? Particle Rifle's better than Typhoon now. Like, how sad is that? Alright, so I think I'm gonna make that video soon. They actually birthed back charts today. That was pretty nice. I haven't tested it out yet. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background that's been there. Hope you guys enjoyed the more I got. I got 32, baby. 32 total. And, this has been Anything and Everything 4. I am Cyphex43 signing off.